Hello, my beautiful friends. I wanted to talk about abundance for a moment today. And I've been posting a lot about abundance for the past week um, because I have an event coming up on Sunday about holding the resonance of abundance. And I've also been seeing a lot of other people, people that I know and people that I follow on the social medias that are also posting about the same things. And this happens all the time. You know, we seem to be a lot more connected than we realize when we move through our focus being on um, specific topics together without even realizing it. But I wanted to talk about how I see the state of abundance, which is a state of alignment and a state of being in resonance with the higher parts of ourself, being in alignment with our soul's path, and being in a state of resonance where we are able to be in tune with the natural world around us from a physical state and an energetic state. I don't see abundance as strictly material wealth. I see that as a symptom of holding the abundant state. Being able to manifest that is something that occurs when you are holding that abundant state. But abundance is a space where you are in alignment, where you're able to release limiting belief systems, the things that are holding you back, the things that make you believe that you are functioning from a state of lack or functioning from a state where you are lacking in self-worth, because that is so far from true. No matter who you are worth so much and deserving of everything that you desire. And the thing about desire is, we get tricked in through sociological beliefs, through the beliefs of our society, that there's certain things that we should be having in our lives. The desire to have fancy cars and all the shiny toys, which are great, but that's not what's going to bring us happiness. And the state of want of those things actually pushes us away from the state of abundance. The state of abundance is when we are able to hold that alignment to the higher parts of ourself, holding the alignment to our higher states of consciousness, and from that space being able to be in a state of gratitude and joy for just being here, just being alive, and activating that resonance within us. And when you're in that space, that alignment, that resonance, that brings you into the resonance of abundance. And from that space, you can manifest those things in your life, the material things, but you're also in a space where maybe you don't even need a lot of those things anymore, because you are in tune with the energetic world around you. You are in an emotional state where you feel connected and you're not trying to fill those holes anymore. To me, that is the state of abundance. And, it's good to have the things that you need in life. That is wonderful. But when we're just trying to achieve states of abundance that we have mistaken for abundance, that are just materialistic goals and dreams and things that aren't even necessarily ours, that have been programmed into us, that is, I think, a fear state. A fear state. The fear, the wanting of that stuff for the fear of the lack of not having it. Not that there's anything wrong with having it at all, but it's the reasoning behind it, the desire behind it, and the state of resonance that you are holding, trying to achieve those things. Are you happy and healthy in your world, in your energetic state, and calling those things to you, which are only going to expand that resonance? Or are you trying to manifest things out of the fear of not having them and the fear of not being able to survive in this world, which can be a very tricky state to get out of. I've been there. I've been a musician my whole life to varying degrees of success, and sometimes I've done very well, and other times I've had to survive on very little. And in retrospect, I was always held and always safe and always had plenty, but I didn't always feel that way. And I've come to recognize the patterns of my own cycles and have somewhat broken those cycles, and I'm able to be in a state of alignment, to pretty well, to a pretty good degree of success most all times. Not that I don't have bad days, but maintaining that space of alignment, the higher connections, my higher state of consciousness, and remembering to function from that state of gratitude keeps me in that state of abundance where I have plenty to survive without having to worry about it, without having to try to manifest out of fear, but just holding that resonance, attracting those things to me. I have all the music gear I could ever hope to have to do what I do, and I have plenty of food, and my business of sound healing and teaching is thriving, and it's not out of fear. It's because I love what I'm doing. I am serving on my path, on my soul's journey of why I'm here, my soul's path, my highest path, here in service, and the reflection of my life is the life that I'm living is a reflection of that. So yeah, I mean, I guess the point of this ramble is just to get you to think about the state of abundance from a different perspective, because thinking about abundance can be done from a fear-based standpoint, and that just pushes it away from you. Where when you are in alignment, where you are in a space of gratitude for the things you do have, for the people that are around you, and able to hold higher vibrational emotional states, which gratitude helps us move into, from that space, abundance is a completely different word, a completely different state of being. It's a resonance that we can hold and bring our life into beautiful places. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that you have a beautiful, abundant day. I hope that you find the deepest gratitude in the things you have in this moment. Thank you.